I never need the chapel. Facts for you, I swear you never need the snapple. I learn to cherish every moment, my Sherry Moore's. Career suicide they commit just to open doors. Homie, it's homicide for the haters, ain't no open floors. Trust nobody cause my back full of open sores. Could care less, but always know that there's something more. I'm fearless, now who you saving that malice for? Devil trying to get me, he won't get a thing from me. Nino on my hip, don't make it have to sing for me. Pop bottles only because the niggas celebrate. And never letting up, so if they hatin', let them hate. I'm undefeated, feel like Floyd to the featherweights. Get annoyed when I see some little niggas getting kicked, cause I know most of the shit they poppin' is hella fake. Fuck rushing into something, nigga, I better wait. I look my mama in the eyes, told her they be better days. Damn, it's just what they want from me. Killing these niggas for free, go get you a cup of tea. Don't know many MCs that could really just fuck with me. I put pen to pad, create greatness. Then I put verse to song, they can't say shit. Honestly, I'd rather make money than make friends, and hustle a 9 to 5 instead of the state pen.
Yo, what's going on? It's your man Bundles with the new season of One-on-One with Bundles. And we sitting here with my brother, my guy, Romeo Alexander, man.
Good,
what's going on, my guy?
Already, man.
Straight out of Brooklyn, New York, East New York to be exact, man. So we're gonna sit here and we're gonna have a conversation and get to know more about Romeo Alexander, man. Brooklyn, New York.
Yes, sir.
East New York.
That's right.
The back blocks.
The back blocks.
So what got you started in hip hop, man?
Yeah, so like my brother, I used to be like a DJ, and like he used to have like a fucking big ass booklet of CDs. So I used to like take them, cause my mom wouldn't buy me that shit. So okay. I used to like take the CDs and just bump them shits. And like I just found a love for like hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like different artists, different shit. Like he used to listen to Pun a lot.
Dead in the middle of little did we know that every riddle to middleman who didn't do diddly.
And like now that I listen to Pun, I get it. But before then, I was just listening to listen. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy that you mentioned Pun, cause not only is Pun from the Bronx, but he's a Latino artist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's amazing that you even brought that up, man. Cause a lot of people, when I speak to them about their rap, Pun is never really on their list.
And it should be on everybody's list, bro. Lyrically, delivery, breath control, that dude just different, son. That dude just different, son.
So, you're of West Indian descent, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Bayesian, Barbados. Shout out to Rihanna.
Shout out. As far as hip hop is concerned, we know that a lot of the descendants of hip hop, the forefathers, if that's what you want to call it, were West Indian. Kool Herc, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Kool G Rap is West Indian. A lot of people don't know that.
Right.
How does that? Because for me, I understand that the rhythm of the beats and the drums is somewhat similar to hip hop. Is that something that helps you out when you getting into the context of writing rhymes and things like that? Yeah,
definitely. Like, you know, when you hear like West Indian music and how they like project themselves and how they like go on the track, it's definitely like, usually it's just like minor shit, but the way that they project their voice, the way that they go over the beat is like really the main thing. You know, I listened to a lot of like dub plates back then, you know, Junior Reed's and Sizzler. I listened to a lot of that shit, bro. Yeah, bro, I listened to a lot. So that helped me understand that. And you know, a lot of artists, they go on the same beat. So it's like, you know, it was like a conglomerate back then, you know? So when I hear that shit, it's like, yo, I know where I could go with this, you know?
So you've been around for a minute, and one of the reasons why I wanted to interview you was because of your background. Your background itself has a lot to do with hip hop. You're also a DJ.
Yeah, I'm also a DJ as well.
That's amazing because it's like your background with your brother, DJing. These are all the things that make up hip hop: graffiti, DJing, rapping, poetry. All these things make up hip hop, and these are all the things that you bring to the table with your music.
Yes.
And for me, I feel like it's a breath of fresh air because a lot of people is not doing that. You know, we got the drill right now, which is cool. You know, got the drill scene in New York.
Shout out to the drill niggas.
Definitely, shout out to the drill niggas. You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing. But like I said, with you, the music that I was listening to from you, it gives a different type of feel. Gives a different type of nostalgic feel. Somewhat of an old school feel, but with a new school flavor.
Right.
So, is that something that you really take heed of when you're making music?
Yeah, definitely. Like I don't like push the new era away because like the new era you gotta stay with the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm always gonna make something that's close to my heart. So like when you hear on Destined for Greatness, that's like that '90s flow. And
that's one of my favorite joints right there.
Ties with the ones that didn't hold it down, sleeping on a nigga, couldn't see the dream. I bet they see it now. Brooklyn know I hold it down for the city, lock it down like a Cody, cloth cut by Shinobi.
Destined for Greatness, shout outs on iTunes and all that. Then you got records like Say That.
Thought on my body, they rumoring, making me laugh, man, it's humorous. Say that.
Say That is a more new, like drill, trap. I want to say drill. It's more trap, like Money Bag Yo type stuff. Then you got Get Me Lit.
On top, and they wanna be me, yeah. Mans don't got CDs, I ain't even on TV yet.
That's like Pop Smoke
That's
type.
that party. That's that. Hey.
Then I got I try to touch on all bases. I got Hood Track.
Hold back the bridge, diamonds no back a wrist. When it's swarm, pack the piece. Can't be relaxing, more about that action. Boy, I be snapping on all the beats. See, I be grabbing the ass full. Smoke you what you ask for.
Hood Track is like a little baby type sound. What else I got out there? I got Answers.
Yeah. Cause I'm doing wrong. That Hennessy gone, Lord, give me an answer.
Answers is a record just like for dudes to talk to like women. It's like a Drake type track. And then what else I got out? Oh, Bar Tunes. Bar Tunes is like, that's my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
89 Jordan, always sporting a chain. I pictured you different. You niggas just forcing the frame.
Like that's me talking my shit. Yeah. For sure.
Tell me the backstory behind that one. Since that's one of your favorites, right?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. My boy Busy made the beat. Shout out to Busy Huncho. You know what I'm saying? It's a young bull that I grew up with. Just playing tag and running around playing manhunt and shit. Okay. But he sent me a few beats, and I was writing to something, and then he sent me that beat, and I just felt like, yo, this is the one. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I was like, I wanted to bless him as far as bless myself. So I named it Bar Tunes because it's like, it's bars, but it's giving you like, like a cartoon vibe, but I call it Bar Tunes because like, you just like, I want to express myself in music always, and I want people to understand that I don't just make music. Like, I try to make stuff that sounds good and stuff that you could go back on and be like, what the did he say that? Right. It gives him that, hold on, I gotta listen to this shit again.
That replay value.
Yeah, replay value. Right. Replay. Like ESPN, baby, 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, so not your first, because I know you putting your songs together, you're putting them on all different platforms and things like that. Yeah. Is there an actual album, or right now you're just dropping singles?
Right now I'm just dropping singles. I want to come out with +1, but right now it's just like I'm just trying to get everything in line, in order, and just do it the right way, so that just politics and stuff.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Your upbringing in Brooklyn being one of the powerhouses of hip hop in New York, going from Biggie to Jay, Fab, Mano, the list goes on and on with cats from Brooklyn. Do you feel like there is a certain pressure for you to have immaculate bars due to the fact that you're from Brooklyn and all those people I just mentioned are heavy on the bar tip? Yeah, they make good songs, don't get me wrong. They make excellent songs, but when they come down to town to really get busy with the bars, they can do that too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like you being from Brooklyn puts a little bit of pressure on you?
Nah, to be honest, I just want to make them dudes happy. Like, if they was to ever hear my song, they'd be like, oh, damn, he got some good music, but did you listen to the bars, though?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it always goes back to the bars, man.
It always goes back to the bars. Like, you got to give people bars. I understand you want to make this good music and feel good music, and yeah, it feels good, but at the end of the day, we as hip hop heads, we always take it as something that we can think about, something that's being said, that we just gotta, just go back on and be like, what did he say? And like, I know you on the
battle rap scene.
The battle rap scene, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to So Crooked, all the artists. And I know, like, I've been to a couple of them, I support, you know what I'm saying? So, when I go there, it's just like, all right, like, damn, son, I hear some shit that I never heard before, It's like, damn, I ain't never think of that.
They get busy in the battle rap world, man, especially with the on beat thing. It's like,
right,
that's something different in itself. Not to get off topic, but like,
yeah.
even with that, the cadence, the bars, the delivery, all those things got to be in effect when it comes to that round.
Mm-hmm.
With you, that is mandatory. Like, there's no getting around it. If your delivery is off, we're gonna hear it. If your performance ain't right, we're gonna see it when you perform. Right. All these things have to be like real tight knit.
Yeah.
And I've been to a couple of your shows when you perform. You got great stage presence.
Thanks.
Great stage presence.
I appreciate that.
The count is the counting. Money keep flowing like a fountain. We'll keep on going, we gon' bounce it. Got me coming back like a rocket. It ain't my bitch.
Was that something that comes natural, or did you have to work at it?
To be honest, I just dreamed. Like, I always see myself as like, if there's 10 people in the room, there's 1,000 to me. You know what I'm saying? And when I get to that 1,000 point, it's like 10,000 to me. Okay. And when I get to that 10,000 point, it's like 50,000 to me. I just want to make my music so known that when I get on stage, everybody's saying it back to me. It's just giving me a feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I dream about this shit, bro.
The energy.
I dream about it, and I know it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I know it's gonna happen. Governor, all that shit. That shit gonna happen for me, bro.
Listen, at the end of the day, if I could ride in my, I get a lot of music sent to me. And not to take nothing from nobody. Some is good, some is ain't. But if I could get in the car, this is how I judge music. If I could get in the car and cut your music on and just drive, you got something on your hands.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got some stuff that's for the club. I even listen to club stuff in the car too, but if I'm really able just to hit your name and just let it rock and drive and don't have to hit the skip button or nothing like that, I already know you solid. And that's something that I get from your music, to the point where I be anticipating new songs from you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of indie artists, let me not say a lot, there are some indie artists that I be anticipating their next record. Like, y'all want to hear what they got next, or I want to see what's going on with them and things like that. We had an event here, So Crooked had an event here. Facts. Where you performed, and I actually met one of your fans.
Yeah. And
he was more excited than me to see you perform. And I was like, yo, I want to see my dog perform. I didn't know dude from a hole in the wall, and he came and he was more excited.
Right,
How does that make you feel to have really solidified, bona fide fans?
It's just it's a bonus for me, man. Like I said, I do this for the love and I do this for the loyalty, but to just see people really want to hear what I got to say, it's just amazing to me, bro. People bumping in their ears and people just yo, son, I come to see that dude. That shit is a great feeling for me, son.
Yeah, man, that shit is wonderful, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was hyped to see you, but then when I seen that he was more hyped, I was like, okay, all right, my son out here working.
I'm working, man. I'm working. That's for sure. I'm working, man. I'm always working.
Well, I know we touched on your brother earlier. Does your brother have any influence on your music? Like, do you let him listen to things? Does he give you pointers? Does he? Because from him being a DJ, he's outside. Yeah, you're a DJ too, but he's the one. I guess he's the one that kind of taught you.
My brother DJ's more like reggae and soca.
Okay.
So that's his realm. But I let him hear a few things, and he understands music. So he's like, yo, you good. You on the right path. I run things by him. I run things to my boy DJ Paradox. He was DJing with me on one of the sets here that I did.
Okay.
And yeah, like I just try to send my stuff to real music listeners, not just fans of me.
Okay.
Like, I want you to really criticize my music, really tell me what is, you know, what's wrong with it, if I delivered it wrong. But I mean, the most people that I've sent it to, or the most people that I performed for, they're like, nah, son, like, you got it, son. They're like, hands down, you got it.
The fact that you ask for people's honest opinion, a lot of people don't do that. That's a good thing to have in your repertoire when you want to hear the honest opinion of the listener, so that way you can perfect your craft the way you already been doing it. But just to get the feedback from the fans, there's some artists that just put it out and don't really want to hear the negativity behind it. Like,
Right.
Oh yeah, yo, your bars is off, or your flow wasn't this, that, and the third, and they'll take it as you hate it.
Right.
I'm glad that you said what you said, because you embrace that.
I embrace it. I like. That's why I put my music out. To be honest, to like, I just see, like, I like to read the comments. You know what I'm saying? And when I see the fire emojis, when I see the hashtag DFG, I understand that people understand where I'm coming from. They're like, yo, I support you. Like, your shit is nice. You know what I'm saying? And even I talk to other rappers, and they like, yo, your shit is fire, bro. Like, your shit is on deck. You know?
That's a fact. DFG. Let's get into that. What does that stand for?
Hashtag DFG stands for Destined for Greatness. You know, I felt like that. I've always been that. You know, even if I wasn't in music, I'm destined for greatness, bro. Like, from just like my grandma praying, my father being like a God-fearing man, my mom like just being so supportive. Like, I just feel that, you know.
Gotcha.
Like, regardless of what I do, I'm gonna be destined for greatness. You know what I'm saying?
It's good to have that strong family backing, because, you know, us in the community, the black community, family sometimes is a little scarce.
Yeah.
And the fact that you have, you know, your family, your brother, you just mentioned your mom, your dad, and things like that, and they supporting you so much in a realm where, you know, let's be clear, you know, West Indian parents are proud people.
Facts, bro. Facts. Say that.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
West Indian people are proud people, and sometimes, you know, depending on the background, they might look at music or trying to pursue a music career as a waste of time.
Right.
Where, from what you just said, your parents is embracing that from you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, now. Before, when I was younger, and I tried to sing a little bit, you know, and my mom was just like, she was just very overprotective of me. Okay. So she wouldn't let me like go out to those places, go out to those venues, deal with those type of people, because she was just like, you know how the industry gets, this B2K and all that shit. You know how niggas get. So she didn't want me like that, but I never see myself like that. So when I showed them my product, and I was just like, I had enough confidence to just, yo, listen to this. It was cursing or not, because they don't curse, they don't smoke, they don't really drink, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I had the confidence to show it to them, and they was like, that's good.
What age was this?
I want to say like 20.
20? Okay.
20, because like when I started out my pops got me a laptop when I was like, I want to say like 15, and a MacBook. So I was like recording my friends and stuff, and I would record their stuff, but I never had the confidence to rap, you know. So I recorded their stuff for a while. We used to be in the bathroom. I would like put on the laptop, leave out the bathroom, let them record, and then come back, edit it, you know what I'm saying? So from there, I was like, you know what, let me try this, you know? And I started writing my own bars. I never like, you know, took other people's verses and other people's lyrics and then put my own words in it with the flow. Like, I never did that.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. I guess it's God's gift, bro, to be honest.
So you used to engineer too?
I engineer too. I went to school for engineering.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, now look, that's something I didn't know. Just another level for him. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You gotta add that. Now you add DJing, rapping, engineering, performing. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm the all-around package. The only thing I don't do is play instruments, but that's one thing I'm gonna do before I die. I'm gonna learn the piano and the guitar. before I died.
Guitar, okay. Need that piano, man. You know what I'm saying? That piano with the snares and with the guitar and all that. Yeah,
right, that shit is a little different.
Is that something that you plan on doing one day, where you just want to like 100% do the, like in a song structure? Like, do you want to play the keys? Do you want to hit the guitar, rap, produce, do all of that? You want to make it 100% just you?
Yeah.
That's where the money's at.
I'm trying to be like Ryan Leslie, bro. Ryan Leslie was like, when I watched him, I used to watch him a few years ago, and it was just like, this dude is fucking amazing, son. Like, he plays all the keys, he go out, he make the hook, he make the verse, and yo, I was just like, nah, son, I could do that, you know? Right. He was one of the dudes I took heed to, you know? On the production side, like, that's really where I went to school, because it's like, I wanted to like make sure that my music sounded good, you know? Regardless of what I was saying, regardless of what I was like rapping about, or even maybe singing about, it's gonna sound good to the musical ear. And that's my key when I go to the studio. Like, nah, son, that sound a little off. Yo, fix this thing. And they fix it, you know what I'm saying? But I want to do it myself.
That's what's up. Singing, are we gonna get a song one day, like a singing record or something, in like melodic like that? We're gonna get that one of these days. Cause you just let the cat out the bag.
Yeah. I mean, maybe. I smoked a lot, so the vocals might not be there, but they gonna definitely get some melodies and shit. They gonna definitely get some melodies, Drake type records and all that.
That's what's up. So what's next for Romeo Alexander, man?
Just like putting out more singles. More visual content, you know, because I know people like me and like my personality. So I try to put that out there a lot more.
I see the ladies are definitely digging you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, listen, man, don't get me shot.
Listen. It's okay to have female fans.
That's what I'm saying.
It's okay. Let's let's be clear. That's where the money's at.
Yeah, that's where the money's at.
I say Jada Kid said it best. You know what I'm saying? The honeys don't lie. They cop it for real, the thugs are dub it, man. He definitely.
Honeys don't lie, they love it. They cop for real. Trust me, dog, the thugs are dub it.
He said that,
yeah, that's facts.
Now I'm saying, for all the ladies out there, you know what I'm saying, if you watching, man, support, man, you know what I'm saying?
Support,
cop the original, not the copy.
Not the copy, baby. Take it to your boyfriend on Father's Day and on his birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. But I noticed you just had a kid.
Yeah. Father life, man. My own kid too. Like, before I had nieces and nephews, but now it's like this.
You mentioned your niece and your nephews in one of your songs.
See, my niece and nephew faces keep me from calling the Kurt Cobain in this motherfucker. Sometime.
Yeah. Destined for greatness.
Yeah, and you explain how they kept you afloat and kept you focused on your goal and your mental and everything like that. How do they play a part in your role in life and in music, and also how does being a brand new father play a role in your life and in your music?
All right, so my nieces and nephews, they kind of like my kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up with them. I was like a young bull just dealing with them, and it kind of like was preparing me for fatherhood, you know? I look at them and it's just like, I'm so proud of them, you know? Like, they graduating and they just like doing good in school and shit, and that shit is like, it's blessings, bro. And when I look at them, when I say I look at my niece and nephew faces, it's just like, I want a lot more for myself and my family, because it's like, I want them to see success.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? If you pursue your dreams, shit will happen for you.
So you want to be a living example, basically.
I want to be a living example for them and just provide for them, like, you know, it's not that they don't have, but I just want to give them an outlet to show them, like, if you believe in something and you work for it, it will happen for you. You know?
Want to have grandpa chilling in the Maybach?
Sipping margaritas, Pop so bird in the Maybach.
Yeah, facts. I want to have Pop Dukes chilling in the Maybach.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a new song coming out. I'm trying to pull them in the Cullinan. So, yo, buy my records, man. Trying to put them in the Cullinan. Mama in the Hills, you know? And they just train me, like, to be a father now. So now when I take care of my son, it's not so overwhelming. It's like, I know how to deal with the Pampers. I know how to deal with the crying. I know how to deal with just like what he wants. The milk. Yeah, I'm seasoned, bro. I'm well seasoned. Like mama cooking on Sundays. You heard?
Already.
Yeah, so it's just like my son now, Makai Noah Reese. I look at him and I just like, I want to provide for him like a company maybe, you know? I want to provide for him an outlet where he may not have to work, but even if he does work, he understands that you're going to get to a financial goal, start a business on your own, and do your own thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, us as black men, we definitely got to teach our kids how to provide for themselves, kind of like what I'm doing with So Crooked. Like, there's gonna be a day, you know, where
I respect that.
I'm getting old now, but there's gonna be a day where my son might have to take over the torch. Like, I also started So Crooked Security for some of y'all that may know, and my son is a sole beneficiary of So Crooked Security. So if something were to happen to me, the company immediately goes to him.
Right.
So that's something that we definitely gotta preach more, talk about more, and implement into our everyday lives, man. So I salute you on that, man, especially with your kid.
Appreciate
you know
it, man. You know, I see you in that. I'm a part of So Crooked Security, by the way. You know, so
yeah,
yo,
man.
Thank you for giving me an opportunity.
Black men getting to it, man.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I appreciate you for giving me the opportunity here at Arlene's, bro. And like, it's great for me because like I get to see like a lot of musical acts. I get to run into a lot of musical people, and not only it's just like it's a great bar, bro. You know, nothing's better than working with my brothers. So that's one thing, you know.
That's
what I'm
a
saying?
fact. That's a fact.
Getting money with my brothers, so I know they're gonna have my back. I ain't gotta worry about if this nigga go hide in the corner, dip around, you know, shit like that. That shit is a relief.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And he actually performed on this actual stage that we on right now. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can actually go to
YouTube, which is Romain Alexander. 2 A's in the Alexander. Yeah, it's up there. You know,
make sure y'all tap in, man.
Tap in with me, man.
Yo, man, listen. This was gonna be a short and brief one. This is the first one on the series back of One-on-One with Bundles. Salute to my brother Romain Alexander.
Yes, sir.
Pleasure, my guy.
Pleasure, man.
Definitely, man.
Pleasure. I appreciate it.
Make sure y'all tap in, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go YouTube, Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud, anything you could think of where you get your music from. Type in Romain Alexander and get that music, man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So Crooked. It's not just a phrase, it's a lifestyle. Till next time, man.